We will move on to our next and unique aspect of today's event, which is a musical interpretation on the artist Amarnath Sehgal's work by renowned performers and composers, Pandit Subendra Rao and on the sitar, and Maestro Saskia Rao on a one-of-a-kind Indian cello. So they are a passionate couple who will be delivering a specially composed piece, and this will be reflecting the artist's works. So may I please request the guests to turn to the performance on the upper floor. Ministers can take their seats and proceed to the reserved seats in the upper gallery.
Honorable Ministers, Srimati Meenakshi Lekhi ji, Shri Devasin Chauhan ji, Ambassador Peggy Franson, all the other ambassadors and dignitaries here this evening. It gives a great pleasure and a privilege for Saskia and me to be here to play a very special composition, Form and Music. I just would like to read what Amarnath Sehgal ji had written about form and music. Music is form, while form is musical. Their underlying common factor is the rhythm flowing in each of them, each depicting the emotional overtones. As artists, we are always inspired by works of other artists. A poet inspires a musician inspires a sculptor, and this is a very special composition that, thanks to Ambassador Peggy Franson, we have composed. When we entered this space for the first time, the energy of creative force that Amarnath Sehgal ji was is something that really hit us very deeply, and I think we have tried to put our heart and soul into this piece, showing his creative force. Thank you very much.
Thank you for that. You really brought Amarnath Sehgal's works to life. Actually, you've taken it to another dimension. And if anything, you have brought his soul back to life. So thank you for that. Ambassador, would you please like to say a few words?
Thank you. Thank you very much, both of you, Pandit Shupendra Rao and Maestro Saskia Rao de Haas. Thank you very much for this very beautiful composition of yours for tonight's event. It was indeed movingly meditative, as the New York Times recently described your music. The Indian press says you take Indian music to a brave new era. Thank you. Thank you for giving us a piece of this tonight at our 75 years of Luxembourg-India friendship event. Shupendra and Saskia Rao de Haas are indeed not only very renowned performers, they are also composers, cultural entrepreneurs, and educators. They not only composed a form and music piece for tonight's event, they also created tracks which reflect Amarnath Sehgal's work and life, reflecting the ambience of this space. These tracks are meant to be played as background music in the future in the Amarnath Sehgal private collection to allow the visitors to immerse more profoundly in the artist's work and life and his world. Before leaving, every one of you, dear guests, will get a bookmark which carries a QR code through which you will be able to discover these tracks and listen to them. Let me also thank our guest of honor, Honorable Minister of State Meenakshi Lekhi and Minister of State Shri Devushin Chauhan for their gracious presence tonight. Our thanks also go to the Department of Post, as well as the Ministry of External Affairs, for all efforts they put in the realization of the joint stamps which were released tonight. Thank you also for the stamps you provided us with to share with our guests tonight. I would also like to thank a lot Rajan Sehgal, one of Amarnath Sehgal's sons, who is present today and helped us with all the arrangements for tonight. Many thanks also to you, Rajan, and your brother Raman for putting this marvelous place again at the disposal for tonight's event, which made it unique. Thank you also, dear Mandira, for all your assistance, as always, when we organize an event which is linked to Amarnath Sehgal. Now I would like to invite all of you to our reception. Please enjoy the rest of your evening.